Wait, they meant to do that?
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 get captured on purpose plans in movies.
I needed to look in your eyes one last time.
For this list, we're looking at the most conniving and devious of plans, which see big screen characters intentionally getting themselves captured in order to destroy their enemies from within.
6 innocent people. Is that how you want to play us? Huh?
It's okay, Nick. I know you're angry. That's good. That's what it takes. God has to be.
We will be giving away some pretty big twists for these movies, so consider this your spoiler alert. Number 10, John Kramer, the Jigsaw Killer, Saw 2.
Hello, Michael. I want to play a game.
The Jigsaw Killer is certainly among the most twisted characters in the history of cinema. His meticulous plans are thought out to perfection and are carried out with gut-wrenching violence. This particular plan from the Saw sequel is no exception, as he torments crooked detective Eric Matthews.
What do you want with me?
A little of your time, detective.
I don't have any time.
You asked me what I wanted and I told you.
When Jigsaw gets himself caught by Matthews, they play a game of sorts. Matthews' son has been captured, and Jigsaw holds his life in the balance.
Listen to me. If you do that long enough, then you will find your son in a safe and secure state.
Constantly keeping us on our toes, this puzzling killer further blurs the line between brilliance and insanity.
The rules are simple. What you have to do is sit here and talk to me.
Number 9, Algrim, Thor: The Dark World.
I'll take Jane to the Dark World and draw the enemy away from Asgard.
Attacking Thor's home of Asgard is not a smart move, unless you've got yourself a man on the inside. Disguised as a marauder, the dark elf Malekith's right-hand man Algrim allows himself to be imprisoned within Asgard's dungeons and proceeds to go into full rampage mode. After releasing the other prisoners, the ensuing chaos wreaks havoc within the halls of the Asgardian fortress, allowing the attacking elves to enter the palace. It's a crippling blow to both Asgard and to the God of Thunder.
Oh, I value our people's lives.
Number 8, John Harrison, Khan, Star Trek Into Darkness.
I surrender.
Even though everyone in the audience knew Benedict Cumberbatch's John Harrison would turn out to be Khan, there's no question that the character's ferocity was matched only by his cunning.
If you want to know why I did what I did, go and take a look.
Give me one reason why I should listen to you.
I can give you 72. And they're on board your ship, Captain.
Always the tactician, Khan allows himself to be captured in order to save his beloved crew, all the while demonstrating to the Enterprise crew that he knows something they do not.
A smoke screen to conceal my true identity. My name is Khan.
And then, when the moment's right, he seizes control of the USS Vengeance warship to complete his plan.
No ship should go down without her, Captain.
Number 7, Clyde Alexander Shelton, law-abiding citizen.
Lessons not learned in blood are soon forgotten.
How far would you go for vengeance against those who took everything from you?
Face down! One got it covered!
After the justice system fails him, this ex-CIA assassin, played by Gerard Butler, pulls off not one, but 2 brilliant purposefully captured plans. To catch the first man on his list, he pretends to be a hapless cop and allows himself to be taken to a secondary location, where he quickly turns the tables on his victim.
You see, I know what it feels like to be helpless. Just like when I watched you slaughter my whole family.
Ensuring he's arrested for that crime, he then murders his cellmate, so he'll be placed in solitary confinement, from where he wages war on the begrudged lawyers.
He's in jail, it's because he wants to be in jail. He's a born tactician. Every move that he makes, it means something.
We won't go so far as to spoil how he does it, but rest assured, it is biblical.
No, I'm at war with this broken thing. This thing that brought you and I together.
Number 6, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and R2-D2, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
We should have bargained.
While getting caught may not have been Luke's plan A, the fact that he showed up at Jabba's palace without his lightsaber should have been a huge tip-off. After Leia's infiltration and Luke's subsequent negotiations failed, crime lord Jabba the Hutt thought he was going to get our heroes tossed into the Sarlacc pit.
You will therefore be taken to the Dune Sea and cast into the pit of Carcoon, the nesting place of the all-powerful Sarlacc.
Of course, Skywalker predicted Jabba's overconfidence and stashed his lightsaber safely inside R2-D2, who, along with Lando, knew to be in the right place at the right time. While Luke was definitely making up some of the steps as he went along, it's clear by how often he tries to warn Jabba that the Jedi was in control the whole time.
I seek an audience with your greatness to bargain for Solo's life.
Number 5. Roger Verbal Kint, The Usual Suspects.
Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
Kevin Spacey has made a name for himself playing despicably devious characters, but this Oscar-winning role was a tour de force for him.
Try to tell me you saw someone kill Keaton.
About. I did.
You're lying to me.
In an effort to find and kill the one man who can identify his real identity, Verbal arranges to have himself locked up with a who's who of known criminals.
What I want to know is who's the gimp?
He's okay.
Says you. How do I know that? What about a pretzel, man? What's your story?
His name is Verbal. Verbal Kint.
Verbal?
Yeah.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
Manipulating and maneuvering a series of heists, this mysterious man recalls his exploits inside police custody.
Kaiser Soze, or whatever you want to call him, he knows where I am right now. He's got the front burner under your ass to let me go so he can scoop me up 10 minutes later.
Kint shows us how sometimes you might not find the one thing that is hiding right under your nose.
Don't know what you're saying. I did see Keaton get shot, I swear to you.
Number 4. Raul Silva, Skyfall.
He was smaller than I remember.
Once one of M's finest proteges, Silva is an expert hacker with a penchant for mayhem.
Mr. Silva, you're going to be transferred to Belmarsh Prison, where you'll be remanded in custody until the Crown Prosecution Service deem you fit to stand trial.
Seeking vengeance on the woman he once idolized and loved, and who later betrayed him, Silva manages to fool even James Bond into thinking he's been captured. When the wunderkind Q gets his hands on Silva's computer and is tricked into thinking it's the jackpot, he plugs it into the MI6 mainframe and disaster ensues.
What's going on? Why are the doors open?
The result is one of the most exhilarating chases in 007 history, and it was all instigated by one of the franchise's most memorable villains.
What have they done to you? What have they done to you?
Number 3. The Joker, The Dark Knight.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
He may not look like he has a plan, but you can be damn sure he does have one. He's the clown prince of crime after all.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
While Bane had a similar plot in the trilogy's third installment, the Joker's plan was even more unexpected.
Hello there.
Whether it was his main goal or just an added bonus while he was getting his hands on Lau, the Joker used this chance to come face to face with Batman.
We really should stop this fighting, otherwise we'll miss the fireworks.
Putting the supervillain in jail wasn't the problem though. It was that pesky phone call. And planting someone in the prison with a bomb sewn inside him.
The Joker planned to be caught. He wanted me to lock him up in the MCU.
Yep, this was a plan that could only be conceived by a madman.
I told you, I'm a man of my word.
Number 2, Loki, The Avengers.
That was the plan.
You better believe the god of lies and mischief has a few tricks up his sleeve.
I think Loki's trying to wind us up. This is a man who means to start a war.
In an effort to cripple his adversaries before the battle even commences, Loki's seemingly ill-planned public appearance ends with his capture.
Make your move, reindeer games.
The worst part is that everyone knows he's up to something, but they just can't figure out what it is until it's too late. Then, when he allows his goons and a brainwashed Hawkeye to attack the helicarrier, letting the Hulk loose in the process. Earth's mightiest heroes are nearly crushed. Nearly, but not quite.
Would you like a drink?
Stalling me won't change anything.
Before we get devious with our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Resistance is futile.
You did well, Anakin. He was too dangerous to be kept alive.
Yes, but he was an unarmed prisoner. I shouldn't have done that. It's not the Jedi way.
It is only natural. I've always thought about what you might look like. We'll have that mask.
Number 1. John Doe, 7.
You're only alive because I didn't kill you.
We're not sure if insanity is a byproduct of genius or if it's the other way around, but John Doe's plan showcases both.
There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy.
Seeking to commit 7 murders modeled after the 7 deadly sins, this anonymous killer successfully completes 5 before mysteriously turning himself into police.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece. We'll wait for his plea.
After coercing detectives Mills and Somerset to a secluded location, Doe reveals his 2 final victims. Mills' wife, a victim of Doe's envy, and himself, a victim of Mills' wrath. It's as heartbreaking as it is horrifying, as Doe's plan comes to fruition with the 7th murder.
Whatever he needs.
Do you agree with our list? What do you think are the best maniacally intricate plans?
I'm a land farmer, motherfucker! Yeah! Huh? Yeah!
For more carefully planned top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I'll have that drink now.